It has been a figment of my imagination for so many years. The time has come to build it. I live in rural Maine. It has long winters and many rainy days that give me the time and opportunities to create my dream layout. It comprises of HO scale model railroading and slot car racing joined together by 3 towns. It's not being built in a basement. It's not being built in an attic or a garage. My layout is being built in a 25 by 12 room that I never had any specific use for. It became to make sense and seize the opportunity to build it right here. There are stories coming from everywhere here. Lots of nice stories, and it's time to do a show about the layout, my layout. I was out of town for the past few years doing some travel nursing. I always thought about getting this layout built. And while I was traveling out there working, and I always found time to go to a train show, build a kit, and specifically kits that I know I would use at this layout, the Rhiannon Falls, Hildreth, and Mountaindale route. It's a low-profile layout. The reason why is, as you can see, the ceilings I have here are banked, which doesn't give it a lot of room for a high-standing layout. Usually they're what, 36 inches, 3 feet. This is about 29, 30 inches from the carpet floor, give or take. Whenever the weather changes. Yeah, it took me a while to get to this point. Building this layout. Oh, this is sharp enough. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. About 3 years. Yeah, I was gone. I constantly had to work or leave town. But there were also complications. Being the house that this is, it's an old farmhouse. It turns 100 this year. 2021. So it's 100 years old, and it acts like 100 years old in lots of ways. The flooring below me is on it sags. It's a huge sag from the window to the doorway. It's about maybe an inch. It's that significant. I don't know if you could see the bubble from this angle, but you can see how it's way off center. I mean, this is like a huge decline. It's profound. It's not even centered, and I'm about 4 feet from the wall where my windows are. The layout responds to it, and the trains do also, which they derail. Crazy stuff happens. The flex track, I notice it tends to twist. Not that profoundly, but enough for certain trains that will derail and just won't work right. So I've done different ways to alleviate these perpetual structural problems, and by using adjusters underneath the legs where I could adjust a screw and that could raise the layout at certain heights any part of this layout, I could actually adjust it. It's different, and trains derail because of that, especially my amp fleet cars, those notorious amp sleds. It's not just the Walters, it's also these brand new Bachmans are a nightmare too. They just don't stay on the track. It doesn't take a lot for them to derail. It doesn't take a lot to pull them away from their couplers. They're nightmares, but they're beautiful. They're very seductive because they're beautifully made, but they're just so temperamental on the rails. And I'm doing what I can to keep using them, keep playing, keep running them. So it's a low flow fry, and I really like it because, you know, I'm aging. I don't want to keep standing. I don't want to keep standing on running my layout. I like to sit down, bring my coffee in, play some Pandora with Tony Bennett or Sinatra or whoever I want to play. It's a great environment. It's a great space here. This is like grossly, it's not even leveled anymore. I don't know what happened. Like I've been saying, you know, the flooring here, it's an old house. It just shifts. That might have something to do with it. Probably not all the reason. Yeah, this is all makeshift stuff. I mean, this is actually not even, it's not even attached to the rest of this layout here. Well, in the meantime, I can continue to just improve it and make it sturdier, and hopefully the layout will stay level and trains could run smoothly. Yeah, that's when I realize I'm going to need some more help. I'm going to need some more expertise.
Why is it wiggling? Just wiggle it. It's going to split. I know it is. Let's try it. Let's bloody try it, Artie. Gonna make this thing tight. that's what I need to do. See how tight they got? I don't have a hammer, do I?
I can get one.
Let me see if I can get this. There it is. Yay! Oh, look at that, Arnie. That's what I'm trying to say, buddy. Yeah, we'll need hinges, mainly because you don't want to be taking this thing up and down all the time. You still gotta,
Yeah.
you know.
Now, when the hinges are put in, are we gonna still need those dowels?
Oh, good point. I guess we don't have to, do we? How do you gotta do the hinges? Good thinking. Right now I'm making it so we have to use dowels to lift it up and out. But if we're gonna use hinges, I have to mount this bridge on top of a piece of wood and lift the whole piece of wood. So, everything I did is wrong.
Well, why don't we just do the dowels for now? That was my thought, to just do it lift, don't use the hinge at all. That's why I put the dowels in.
Right.
It was sort of like, well, let's do this for the time being.
No, it's not a bad idea. You know, but then ninth grade came along, and then you kind of think of different ideas. You know what I mean? Dowels are fun. A lot of HO guys use dowels. Slash, trying to make this flat.
For the chemical?
Nah, that's fine. I'm just trying to get that little nub out. We'll clean it up later, really nice later. This is rough, baby, rough. Okay, good. So kind of good. And now I gotta put the hinge on this side. It's carefully cut and measured, see? Super careful. And up a little bit.
So the hardest thing now, what I found when I tried doing it is
Just pinching here.
is getting it to meet with the track on the opposite side.
Careful with this, because this is super valuable. Okay. Let's see if that works better. A little nubness, of nebula-like.
Right there.
That nebula. What I'm gonna do is force this back in there. There it is. Take this and move it out. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this. We're taking this down. This on. See, it's gonna hit it. See it? What I gotta do is move this back a little bit. Nope. It's following the same path the other screw did, so yeah. Okay. Okay, right there. Alright, nebula. Let's see if this flips up. Oh, without binding. That's what you want. Gotta open that up a little bit. I think we got it. Yeah, that's what we needed right there. We gotta extend that so it's even on the track. This side's good.
Did you, are you using any nails in it? Or?
I am. I'm nailing it, tacking it down.
Do you need any anything to keep it?
No, the nails are good because you're going into Homosoap, and Homosoap really holds it.
I wish it would continue to hold it. That's the problem.
Yeah, it will. You know, first of all, you got cork, and you got nails going in it, so you should be fine.
And you mentioned like silicone or something to coat it over?
Yeah, sometimes you can put a little drop of glue on the nail itself and stick it in there so it'll hold it. Where the hole is.
You know, do you need a tweezer? You want to use one of my tweezers or one of my pliers?
Right there is a nail hole. Alright, so we have to put a nail right here. See how it broke?
Yeah.
Now you use a screw here, which is nice. So we should probably do the same thing. You have any of that screw stuff?
I think I do.
Alright, let's do the screw stuff. I just use a little piece of this tab here.
Just like what I did.
Yeah, put a screw in it because you're missing some of the railroad ties here. So we kind of just made a cantilever kind of cover for it. It works fine. And when it's all done, if it works, we'll just caulk it down a little bit. Call it good. Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Splendid. In the next episode of Days and Nights on my model railroad. The next day I looked at the results and, oh wow, oh no. I can't believe it. The adhesive did not hold. There's bubbles, there's creases, and it's stuck. I don't know if there's any way I can adjust it. I don't know if I can undo what I did. Oh man, I don't want to lose this. Oh no, I don't want to lose this backdrop. Better call model rail scenes.
Images and backdrops are good from far away no matter what. It's better than nothing.